Gather, children. Gather, elders. Come sit under the udala tree and listen. This is not a story for the faint-hearted. This is the tale of the woman who married a man who was not a man. Long ago, in the village of Nwunye, lived a young woman named Njidika. She was beautiful, strong, and known for her hands that could make even the most stubborn yam sprout. But for reasons no one understood, she could never find a husband. She was either too tall, too proud, too quiet, too strong. One day, Njidika went to the stream alone at dusk, her thoughts heavy. The moon was rising when she heard a deep voice behind her. "Why do you carry sadness in a pot on your head?" Startled, she turned. A man stood there, tall like an Iroko, skin smooth like palm oil, with eyes that did not blink. His name was Obis. He said he had just returned from the north. Njidika felt her heart soften. No one had ever spoken to her that way. That night, they sat and spoke by the water. And the next week, he came to her compound, with wine, kola nuts, and a goat, to ask for her hand. The villagers whispered, "Who is he? Whose son is he?" But love is blind. After their wedding, strange things began to happen. The palm trees around their hut grew abnormally tall overnight. Snakes began to gather in the thatch roof, not striking, just watching. And Njidika's face, her once bright smile, grew distant, like someone living in a dream. She never left the compound anymore. When people called her, she replied slowly, like her soul was underwater. One child from the village swore he saw Obis walk into their hut at night, and float off the ground as he slept. Another said he had no shadow in sunlight. But gossip is just wind until it becomes a storm. Njidika's mother, Mama Adeaho, could not stay silent. One morning, she crept into her daughter's home while Obis was away. She opened the back room and screamed. Inside, she saw a dried human corpse, curled in a clay pot, dressed in wedding cloth, surrounded by feathers and chalk symbols. She ran to the elders. They came with staffs and prayers. When they confronted Njidika, she broke down weeping. "He's not a man. I don't know what he is. Every night, I sleep, and I wake up not knowing where I went. He feeds me strange food in dreams. I don't bleed anymore. I don't even dream my own dreams." The priest was called. He threw kola on the ground. "He is not a man," he said. "He is a spirit from the river, a wanderer, who takes wives for 7 years, then buries their bodies in clay." That night, the village set the compound on fire. They chanted. They poured salt. They placed a tortoise at the doorstep to block entry from the spirit world. But at midnight, the flames went out on their own. And from the ashes, Obis walked out, untouched. His eyes were now glowing green. His voice, not his own. "You broke the pact," he said to Njidika. "Now you will live, but never be whole." He vanished like mist. The sky howled. A crow dropped dead midair. They say Njidika lived to be old. But she never spoke again. Her hair turned white within days. She spent her days sitting by the stream, staring into the water. Some nights, people claimed they saw her reflection talking, even when she wasn't. And sometimes, children by the moonlight could hear a whisper. "Do not marry what does not cast a shadow."